Hi everyone, this is Maureen Cohen, Superintendent in the Mendon-Upton Regional School District, and we're heading into a very busy April, and so I have a lot to cover. First, I want to share some incredible news. Our principal, Liz Garden of the Clough Elementary School in Mendon, has just been named this past week the 2026 Massachusetts Elementary School Principal of the Year, and we're so incredibly proud of her leadership, and this is a well-deserved honor for our district, for our school, and for our staff. So thank you, and we hope to continue to celebrate her this spring. A lot of what I write here in the newsletter is about the budget. So today I want to speak candidly about our FY27 budget and build upon what I shared a month ago. We, for over a decade, have been stretching every dollar and are reaching a financial breaking point. And it's mostly because we're in a place that I like to call a perfect storm, where we have fixed costs like really high increases in health insurance, close to 32% increase this past year, plus additional fixed costs of mandated special education or utility costs are now exceeding what we can receive from typical local revenue. So it's likely that a budget is going to end up being where the towns are asked for operational overrides and to consider that. So I'd like to, in a lot of my presentations in the budget, I talk about how we're at a crossroads. Path A is what we call the needs-based budget. That's what we put forward. That's what was certified by the school committee, and that would require an operational override. And in doing so, we continue on the exceptional path that we've been on here in our district, which I try to highlight as much as possible so you're able to see all the great things that are taking place. It would protect our manageable class sizes, our AP courses, our specialized programs like Spanish immersion, as well as athletics, arts programs, all the things that define us. Path B would be called a reduced service budget. If we did not receive the funding and without an override, we would face close to a $4.1 million shortfall. And this would mean losing over 60 staff members, we anticipate, and we have about 400 staff members in our district, and so it's more than 10%. Our class sizes would definitely spike and go up, and it would really cause the elimination and reduction of many extracurriculars, mental health supports, and a lot of what makes school so great here for all of your children. So the quality of our schools will end up being in the hands of townspeople and will be made at the ballot box this May. And I'm more than happy to answer questions. I give you a lot of resources here and on our website, but if you have questions about the budget, we're more than happy to give presentations or answer questions as we go along in this process. Despite these budgetary challenges, our students are continuing to thrive. From our 8th graders that just went on a trip and they were engineering helmets at Gillette Stadium, to our music students who recently performed in all states festivals. Our spirit is strong and we have great things happening every day. I give a few updates for the last 2 months or so on our capital projects. We're moving forward with some safety upgrades, such as our new key card access and door security, and that will be starting later on in this month. And we are still finalizing designs for athletic field improvements, and I mentioned, some of the permitting phases we've been going through with that. And then just please stay informed. Please read through this when you get an opportunity. I know it's a lot, but it's important. We have a budget website you can visit to see the data for yourself. And please, mark your calendars for upcoming events. We always welcome you at school committee meetings, and we want to make sure that your voice helps us determine our path forward here. Thank you again for your engagement and your support for our 2,000 or so students here, and I wish you a great month.